Guys, it's about 5:20 right now Eastern Standard Time. Coming back from Montreal. Ryan and I left at around 12ish. As of last night's game, that was not the best performance I've seen. Not what we expected. First of all, we were all shocked. Even the Montreal fans we were sitting next to, they were shocked that Tuukka Rask got the start. We don't know why Thomas didn't start. Like, we read online earlier that Tuukka Rask was the first person off the ice.
Thomas's hand.
I know I'm into that. I actually called my dad earlier today, asked him why Thomas didn't start. He said it was something with his hand. So I think it was just like, I don't even know what it was. Anyway, it was a real different experience than I expected. I think, like, than Ryan expected too. The fans, they hated us, especially after Chara made that hit, which I'm gonna get to in a minute. But fuck it, let's get to it now. That hit, I didn't see the hit personally. I mean, I did, but at the same time, I didn't see like how the hit was. All I saw was like a Montreal player on the round, who I later learned out was Max Pacioretty. And then like Scott Gomez and Gianta got in Chara's face, and they kicked Chara out, and Pacioretty was still on the ground, so obviously it was a bad hit. And I first thought it was a clean hit, so I got up and defended Chara after they started saying "fuck you, Chara" in that chant, which really set me and Ryan off. And it was just an absolute shit show. But when we left the Bell Center, people were giving us shit at the hotel. Like, we were walking to the hotel, it was like a whole swarm of Canadian fans. Ryan took out his Bruins flag, showed off our team, which, you know, you got to stick by your team no matter what. If you're a fucking Maple Leafs fan, which I know a lot of my friends are, you know what I'm talking about. A lot of Montreal fans know what I'm talking about. You got to stand by your team no matter what. Even if you go like fucking, I don't know, 20 wins and like 60 losses and like 2 overtime losses or whatever, you got to stick by your team no matter what, which is what we did. As we're getting into the hotel, there's like a swarm, like maybe, well, not a swarm, like maybe 5 or 10 Montreal players coming at us. And like, we're standing there, we're about to hold our ground, and we said, you know, fuck this, we don't want to get arrested or anything like that. We don't know if one of them had like a gun or a knife, because these fucking fans are absolute nuts. A lot of them are chill. They know hockey. They respect us. We respect them. But a lot of the younger ones, especially, were fucking nuts. So we're getting to the hotel door, and the manager, security guard, or whoever, they were anticipating this to happen, so they let us in. Like, I mean, they knew like we were going in, so they said, just get in. We'll take care of the rest. I went for the elevator, and there was at least 8 or 10 males, like guys, like maybe in their 30s or 40s, and maybe some in their 50s. They were calling us out like, oh, hey, you guys want to go on another tour tomorrow? Like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, this coming from the fucking same guy that said you came to Canada to lose your virginity. That just says something bad about your fucking country. Like, so that's just basically telling me that I should go fuck your wife, your daughter, your sister, your fucking mom, for God's sake. Like, what the fuck? I mean, a bunch of sluts and whores, fucking, what the fuck? Degrade your own country, for the love of God. But we got back to the room. We were just fucking pissed. Like we turned into TSN. They fucking were showing the Chara hit on Pacioretty. Chara even apologized. Like, he's not a dirty player. If you want to say he's a dirty player, then show me one play in his entire 13-year NHL career that he made a dirty play.
Besides the instigator that happened.
What?
He got suspended for an instigator 6 years ago when he was in Ottawa. No, he got suspended for that. They were just talking about it on the radio.
Well, apparently he did get suspended for an instigator, but that has nothing to do with this.
That was 6 years ago.
That was 6 years ago when he was with Ottawa. Oh, and for those who are comparing this hit that Chara made to the hit that Randy Jones made on Bergeron,
please.
Are you fucking retarded?
It's a different fucking part of the ice!
Thank you, Ryan. It's a different part of the ice. Fucking Randy Jones made that hit behind his back. Granted, Bergeron should have maybe had his head up, which I'll even admit he should have. But still, fucking Jones. That's a different story for a different day. But that hit that Chara made on Pacioretty, every player in the NHL, or no, better yet, every hockey player that's ever stepped foot on the ice since they were fucking 5 years old or whenever they started skating should know every single aspect of the rink, especially that part. What's that part called again?
The stanchion.
The stanchion. That stanchion can really snap your neck and possibly paralyze you, maybe even kill you. I don't know, maybe it can kill you, I don't know, but it can paralyze you in your career. Luckily, I don't think that's going to happen to Pacioretty because he got a mild concussion.
No, it's a severe concussion.
They said mild. They said, he got a concussion and broken vertebrae, which that truly sucks. I feel bad for Pacioretty. That should not happen to any hockey player. But for anyone, especially the Montreal fucking media and all the ignorant fans that say it's dirty and say that Char is a fucking beast. But what about Scott Stevens? What about Chris Pronger? What about Matt Cook? I mean, this coming from the team. No, but listen. But this coming from the fans after we fucking literally kicked the shit out of them, not only on the scoreboard but physically back on February, and they were fucking bitching about fighting. I'm gonna switch a tide here, switch the channel. Fucking when Boychuk went for Subban and the open ice hit 5 minutes into the game. And then fucking that guy that they called up, Ryan White from fucking AHL, fucking no-name player. He's probably back in the AHL right now. When they called him up just to fight, just to go after Boychuk. Yeah, Boychuk got the shit kicked out of him. And all the Montreal fans were like, yay! Ole, ole! You know what? Go fucking watch the fucking curling. That's all they had on fucking TSN. That's what all these fucking ignorant assholes should be watching. Fuck Montreal. I won't be going there until next year with me, Ryan, like 2 or 3 other. You know, I'll bring the entire fucking nation to come with us. The entire Bear Nation to come with us. I'll fucking leave my fucking phone number or email, and if you want to come, we'll fucking bring you up there. But anyway, that just really pisses me off. I'm glad Chara didn't get suspended or fined. He never should have been suspended or fined. And Greg, if you're watching this, I know you, and I'm actually agreeing with you on this. I don't know like what you think, but you're from like what past experience, you're probably gonna think it's not a dirty hit, which it wasn't a dirty hit. Pacioretty should have kept his head up. In fact, if anyone watched the Wild Avalanche game, Matt Hunwick, I keep saying Matt Cook, but Matt Hunwick, he got hit to the stanchion, or that's what it's called, right? Yeah. What's it called?
It's the stanchion.
When Matt Hunwick got hit into the stanchion, he knew that the stanchion was coming up. So you know what he did? He put his arms up, he braced for it. He defended his head, and he skated away, got back into the play, and no one said anything. I mean,
you said Matt Hunwick.
Shut the I know. But the thing is, that is what I call bullshit for the fucking Montreal media to call him out. And you know what's funny? I actually respect the Canadian players more because they weren't calling Chara a dirty player. Time could change before maybe even the game.
Oh, they were neutral.
I mean, I think they were neutral. I mean, I think they were told to be neutral. But, like, if you read some of the articles that they have on the Montreal Canadian website, a lot of the players were shooken up after Pacioretty got hit. I don't blame them. I would be too. And you could tell that they were shaken up, especially in the third period when the Bruins started to pick it up more. But anyway, like, but I'm expecting March 24th in the last regular season game between Montreal and the Bruins at the TD Garden. If any of the Montreal players go after one of our guys and they don't get, I think they'll get suspended because the league will know that they're going to be going after one of our guys deliberately. If it's going to be like Hal Gilbert, Zdeno Chara, there won't be a suspension. There shouldn't be a suspension because that's what we did after Savard got hit by Cook last year. We didn't do anything. We didn't retaliate, which was a smart move, I think, on our part. Maybe, I don't know. It's a different story for another day. But we waited for the league to do something. They didn't do anything because we didn't have any We didn't have any hits to the head rules in place. But when we played the Canadians on March 18th, the Penguins on March 18th of last year, Thornton fought Cook. That was it.
What is with this goddamn traffic?
But yeah, on a lighter note, we are on the Mass Pike at exit 22. We get off at exit 17. We're hitting traffic right now. As you can tell by Ryan, it's 5:30. But yeah, overall the trip in Montreal, I didn't mind it. The game was good. It was a different experience. Would I definitely do it again? Yes. Took a lot of pictures of the Bell Center and That's it. Have a good night, guys.
You're gay. You're gay.